What up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Unscripted Sports Show. I'm your host, MoneyE. Back with episode 88, the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup predictions. It starts tomorrow in Inter Miami versus Ala Ala Ali, a team from South Africa. So, so let's break this down. So there's 4 teams from the AFC, which is the Asian Federation Club. Federation. The the Asian Football Confidential. It's the AFC. So you got 4 teams from Asia. The Ala Hali from Saudi Arabia. You got the Red Diamonds from Japan. So, let's break this. So you got Alahan from Arabia. Still don't know where they're from, but their team from in not in Africa, but I think it's in Abu Dhabi, and then you got a team from Korea, and then you got 4 from South African Confederation of Africa Football, CFC. You got 1 the Athletic Club. You got, I can't pronounce that. The Tourists. And then you got the Sundown from another team from South Africa. And then you got the fourth club from the Confederation of North America and Caribbean League, Federation Football Association. We got a team from Mexico, Seattle, America, another team from Mexico, Los Angeles. They got 2 teams from Mexico, 2 teams from America, and then you got the South African. You got 14. You got 16 from South America. You got 14 from South America. I'm from Brazil, and 2 teams from Argentina. You got the top 2 teams from Argentina, and 2 most popular teams in Argentina is Juniors and I think they're rivals too. If you want to compare it, it's Barcelona and Real Madrid. They're the Real Madrid and Barcelona of Argentina. At least I think so. And you got 4 teams from Brazil: Palmeiras, Flamengo, Fly Ish, and Bagur. I'm not gonna. I'm just showing. And then you got You got UEFA, 12 teams from UEFA. That's the European. So you got Chelsea from England, Real Madrid from Spain, Man City from England, Bayern Munich from England. I mean Germany. PSG, the Champions League champs from France. Inter from Italy, the runner-up from Champions League, who lost their coach and lost Serie A and lost Champions League. Porto from Portugal, Benfica from Portugal, Dortmund from Germany. That's right. Bayern Munich is from Germany. Juventus from Italy, Atletico from Spain, Red Bull Salzburg from Austria. And then you got Inter Miami, the host, which is they're from the they would count as the I don't know why they just took the host. And then you got one from the OFC, which is in New Zealand. You got a lot. You got one from you got a team from South Africa, New Zealand, Asia, America, South America. So you got a lot of teams represented in this tournament. And how they got here. Uh, okay. Winners of Alejandro. I'll just show it. Which is mind blowing because there's 4 teams that won their leagues this year and they didn't even get in it. Barcelona won the Spanish La Liga. Liverpool who won England Premier League. Napoli who won Serie A, Italy, and Sporting FC who won the Portugal League. So, and so how it works is the top 4 teams from both UEFA and the 8 remaining teams. Yeah, and then the winners of Group A, C, and E and G paired with B, D, and F and H. Winners of Group B, D, F, and H are paired up with A, C, and E, and G. And then it's a 32-team tournament, so and then knockout stage. So it's just the top 2 teams in each group 8 groups will advance to the knockout stage. That's 18. So here's the uh, right there. Here's the groups, and then and then venues. You got Pasadena, East Rutherford, Charlotte, Mercedes Benz, and Atlanta. And you got Seattle, Philadelphia. I'm going to the game in under 26, and Hard Rock in Miami. Of course, that's the host. Campaign in Orlando. No, Orlando. That wasn't Orlando. It's Cincinnati. No, not Orlando. You got 2 in Orlando. And then you got Washington, D.C., Cincinnati, Nashville. So, and this starts tomorrow with, as I said, in Miami, the host, facing Ala, and then it ends. Yeah, let's get started. Just wanted to run down that. Group A, don't need to. Palmera, Porto, Ala, and Inter. I'm going to do Palmera to win the group. Porto to finish second. Inter to finish third. And Hala to finish last. In this one, I'm going to have PSG, the European Giants, the champions, Atletico, Seattle, and a team from Brazil. Group C, I'm going to have Bayern Munich. I'm going to have Juniors. I'm going to have Benfica. And then a team from New Zealand. So, oh, man. I didn't even show it. Let me reset this again. So, Palmeiras, Porto, Inter, and then Ala, then PSG, Atletico, and then team. Come on. Local Juniors, Benfica, and the team from New Zealand. In this group, I'm gonna have Flamengo, the top two winning over Chelsea. I'm gonna have the team from Africa. I don't believe in Chelsea, so Chelsea and LAFC. So far that's good. So if I have it correctly, Group A will play. Group A winner will play Group B runner up, right? Yeah, I think that's how it works. So Palmeiras will play Atletico. PSG will play Porto. I think we'll see. And I'm gonna have River Plate win the. I'm gonna have. I think this is a team from Mexico. Yeah, and then I'm gonna have a team from. No, I'm gonna switch. I think this is a team from Japan, and I'm gonna enter last. I just think they ended the season poorly, losing 5-0 in the Champions League, losing their coach. What weeks later, days later, a week later. I think to a team that is English. I think they lost the coach to this team. I think. And then Group F, Dartmouth. Um, I'm gonna have team. I think that's from South Korea. Let me see. No, they're the South African team. That's right. Sorry, South African team. And then Iran. I think they're the Japanese team. Okay. They're not, no, they're South Korean team. So I'm gonna have that. And yeah. And this one, Man City, Juventus, and then where's this team from? This team from Monaco, I think, right? I'm gonna have them. And I'm gonna have Alahan. No, I'm gonna have Alahan in the third. Not bad. And then the last group, the European Giants, the Champions League Kings. They didn't make it this year. Don't have a trophy. And City didn't win a trophy either. So yeah, it's Real Madrid. I'm gonna have the team from Samaria. I'm gonna have Salzburg, and I'm gonna have that team. CF. Where are they from? Oh, they're from Mexico. Oh, yeah. Um, yeah. That's knockout. So yeah, so Palmeiras. I'm gonna have winning, and this is in Lincoln Financial Field. So round 16 quarters are in Lincoln, at the Lincoln, Philadelphia. Leads for this one. Bank of America, Byron, and team from South Africa. Byron. River Plate and team from South Africa. River Plate City and the team from Saudi Arabia. I'm gonna have Saudi Arabia. An upset. Yeah. Um, then I'm gonna have PSG winning this Porto. And then I'm gonna have Flamengo over PSG. And then Dartmouth winning, and then Real Madrid. I'm gonna have Palmeiras upsetting Byron. Moving on to the semifinals. I'm gonna have River Plate winning. I'm gonna have PSG being Flamengo, and then Real Madrid being Dartmouth. Then you have the showdown between PSG and Real Madrid in the semifinals instead of the finals. And I'm gonna have Palmeiras beating River Plate. And then I'm gonna have PSG winning against Real Madrid. Mm, yeah, I think PSG is just on the roll right now. I have to think about it. I wanted to pick Real, but PSG is just on a massive roll right now. It's easy to pick that because of Mbappe, but I think PSG is going to win. I'm going to have PSG winning and capturing the FIFA World Cup and basically winning the double, or basically winning the double of European and in the world. So they will be crowned officially the best team in the world because they won the European Champions League and they won the World Championship, World Cup Championship. So, yep, yeah, PSG winning. They're just on a roll right now. And I think Real Madrid has a new coach, new players, and PSG is just on another level right now. So, yeah. Predicting some of the games tomorrow. Inter Miami, I think, wins 3-1. Bayern meets Auckland City 4-1. PSG beats Atletico 2-1. Palmeiras beats Porto 3-1, 3-2. And Sunday, these are all Sunday. And then last game on Sunday, Seattle and Porto. What I can is I think it's 0-0 draw. So maybe I'll have my Monday games on Monday. But that said, no, no one, no, that said, it's going to be a fun tournament. I'm looking forward to it. I always like tournaments like this, especially with clubs. Um, I love soccer, so I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing Messi. Um, I'm rooting for Messi. I hope Miami upsets and wins that league group. Looking at the group again. These are my group picks. Palmeiras, Porto, PSG, Atletico, Byron Junior, and Barco Juniors from England, and South African team. River Plate and Red Diamonds, Dartmouth, and teams in South Africa. The Sundowns, and then City and Juventus, and Real Madrid, and Alaham. So, yep, that's it. Later, everybody.